Hi everyone. I'm just going to talk a little bit about chocolate eggs. So Easter is a special time of year that most of us, adults and children alike, look forward to chocolate. But it's not just any kind of chocolate, it's special chocolate eggs that are delivered by an Easter bunny. Now, it's a strange concept really to think about how chocolate eggs and bunnies represent Christ's death upon the cross. So why do we have chocolate? What's the bunny all about? And where's this crazy tradition come from? So eggs are generally an ancient symbol of new life, hope, fertility, renewal and regeneration, and have been associated with many festivals celebrating Easter. And Easter does always fall in spring. So let's have a little look at eggs themselves. So the tradition of eating eggs on Easter is tied to Lent. So that's the 6-week period before Easter on which people fast. Christians traditionally abstained from eating at all animal products that included meat, dairy and eggs. And since chickens continue to lay eggs throughout Lent, people would hard boil the eggs, decorate them and save them for Easter and give them to children as gifts. There is also another tradition to do with eggs, which is during Holy Week. So eggs are also forbidden during Holy Week, so that's the week before Easter. So all the fresh eggs that were laid during this week were given as gifts to mark the end of a period of penance and fasting. So around the 13th century, people started to paint and decorate the eggs and mark them as holy eggs. Victorians adapted the tradition by covering them with satin, also creating cardboard eggs and filling them with Easter gifts. Another tradition is Orthodox Christians actually paint the eggs in red as a symbol of the blood that Jesus Christ shed upon the cross, and which is the sorrowful reality of Easter. Chocolate. Well, Celebrity Bake Off set a challenge: who could create the best Easter eggs? And chocolate was given as a special ingredient. Well, joking aside, chocolate actually came around in the 13th century, in which people started to, chocolate actually came about in the 19th century, where people started to give chocolate eggs, and the tradition first started in France and Germany. As time went on, techniques improved. Chocolate eggs went from being hard and bitter to the hollow eggs we now have today. So the bunny. Well, that story became common again in the 19th century, so they're pretty imaginative in those times. And it came about because rabbits are said to give birth to a big litter of babies, which are actually called kittens. But legend has it that the Easter bunny lays the eggs, decorates them and hides them, and that gives us a symbol of new life. In other traditions, so in Switzerland, Easter eggs are delivered by a cuckoo, and in parts of Germany by a fox. And I'm not really sure what they represent, but they're all creatures of God, so we'll just go with that. So that's the story of the egg, chocolate and the Easter bunny. But from a Christian perspective, Easter eggs represent Jesus' emergence from the tomb and resurrection. The hard shell of the egg itself symbolises the tomb, and the chick emerges Jesus emerging from the tomb, whose resurrection conquered death, representing new life for us all. Thank you.